Peace. 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 This your man, Agent 2020. Blackpool of Genius. A-Town, Indiana. Merc versus the Magnetic Mixtape. It's time. Let him draw you in with the lyrical content and the wordplay. You will not regret it. That's my man's. I'm sending the shout out and representing for the IND, Zulu Nation, 317-765. Peace.
When you had too much, I haven't had enough. When you had too much, I haven't had enough. When you had too much, I haven't had enough. Check it out now. I'm spending money I don't have on liquor to escape the pain. Like an alcoholic, and it's hard for me to break the chain. Ain't nobody else around, I guess I have to take the blame. I ain't insane, but I'm feeling crazy, time to make a change. My existence like a bad ignition didn't start right. Hard life, struggling but tussling in bar fights. Really ain't my style, talking six packs, cases. Get me all emotional when I split cats' faces. Remember not too long ago when I hit that racist neo-Nazi, stomped them out with big fat laces. Adidas kicks, skated from the club with liquor on my breath. Hit the west side of town, can't let them get me all upset. Hit the west side of town, can't let them get me all upset. Upset. When you had too much, I haven't had enough. When you had too much, I haven't had enough. When you had too much, gotta sober up. I can get too violent when I hold a cup, but so what? If I gotta put you in the cobra clutch, I didn't think about it twice. To me it wasn't nothing big, till I started blacking out and can't remember what I did. Broken dreams, broken promises that led to broken laws. Broken spirits, fights with broken liquor bottles, broken jaws. Coming home at 5 a.m. and listening to wifey cuss. Ain't trying to hear it, just put my wrist inside the cuffs. Gotta go. Driving while intoxicated, pulled over by the pigs, admitted to the cops I'm faded. They used the breathalyzer, took me to the jailhouse. I grabbed the phone to tell someone I needed them to bail me out. This is what I said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my genetic alcoholics know what time it is. Put your glasses up. When you had too much, I haven't had enough. Yeah, yeah. Discover magnetism, 2 pieces of steel. Utter like attracted magnetically in the field. Drawing up the wisdom when the true meaning's revealed. You are eating a meal of knowledge when I'm speaking the real. Divorce stage of thought before the plague, magnetic consciousness. So educate yourself if you have never read the documents written by the true architects that erected monuments and show genetic dominance across the 7 continents. We manifest the universal force of gravity. Some of us are blessed and others cursed with war and tragedy. And on this quest to end the hurtful source of agony, we cutting heads of serpents off with burning swords of blasphemy. Too many characters inside the music industry are lining up to kiss each other's ass, the human centipede. End of the innocence, women will lose virginity. The wisdom seed crafted to follow Yakub and in the breed. It's unlike attract or A like repel. Strive to live the righteous way without the love, your life is hell. It's A like repel or unlike attract. The son of man is manifested and it's right and exact. It's magnetic, magnetic, magnetic. It's magnetic, magnetic, magnetic. It's magnetic, magnetic. Yo, it's magnetic. We will was stuck by a thorn on the stem of a poison rose. Persecuted trials, tribulations, and turmoil grows. For righteous teachers, you might see us dressed in soiled clothes. We reign supreme, you haven't seen us in our royal robes. We fight each other so they look at us as slaves. The ones you wanna save will try to put you in your grave. Society combines ancient teachings and modern weapons. Dumb, deaf, and blind, they believing that God is seven. I'm magnetic like the Ultra MCs. And Cool Keith, we ain't at peace until the culture is free. Lost, found, Muslim lessons, knowledge, culture degree. Misguided AD fibers need refinement culturally. With quicker cops patrolling, it's the Roman reign of Nero. They gave zero effort and acted like brave heroes. Official car carrying, officer barbarian. Won't stop hating, plantation whip scarred American. It's unlike a track or A like repel. Strive to live the righteous way without the love, your life is hell. It's A like repel or unlike attract. The Son of Man is manifesting and it's right and exact. It's unlike attract or A like repel. Strive to live the righteous way without the love, your life is hell. It's A like repel or unlike attract. The Son of Man is manifesting and it's right and exact. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. Rise in power. Kevlar 7. I dedicate to the late greats. This I dedicate to the late greats. You got some beef, so you get the heater from the bottom drawer. Cock the 450, another clip, they mop the floor. Rest in peace, bottle score. We should act with honor more in memory of Heavy D and Biggie Small, Tupac Shakur, Jam Master Jay, and other loved ones that passed away. It makes you reminisce about them every time a track is played. It ain't like back in the days, the industry's a masquerade. So I wanna catch a wave like Tom Hanks and Castaway. From old school to new school, we came far. Premier had to shed a tear for guru of gangstar. You knew them, although they never knew you. But they are forever with us, even after funerals and graveyards. I hate to see them go early. I ain't religious, but I hope that heaven show mercy. If the most worthy of praise forgives them, don't worry. Just think about the better times, remember old dirty. This I dedicate to the late greats. Yeah, rise in paradise. To all the lost ones, fallen soldiers. This I dedicate to the late greats. To this day, not many of these rappers fuck with pun. I heard the tragic news and was like, damn, we lost another one. Like the Grim Reaper, poetic of grave diggers. The classic energetic production of Jay Dilla. We missing Nate Dogg singing the hooks. Hip hop history, the future fans will read it in books. Another mural on the wall, graffiti writers spray with cans. I take a chance to puff a blunt because I'm one of the biggest fans. Mourning the loss of them can make you feel empty. Screwed up click, UGK, DJ Screw, and Pimp C. North Memphis, Lord Infamous from 3-6 as we drink sips of liquor and think of those we miss. Like Harlem's own legendary Big L Corleone, X-Clans, Professor X, a conscious rapper's cornerstone. Idea and Apache, Tony Godfather, Taylor, MCA, and Beastie Boys, keep them all in your prayers. Check it out. The fantasy is fortune, the fame is a fable. Cain is available, the game is unstable. Like down with the ball and chain on your ankle. It's iced out, crucifixes hang from the cables. Some pray for money and some pray for an angel. Played on the radio, this language is fatal. Us versus them like it's Cain versus Abel. Bottles with the Hennessy name on the label. Resurrect from the grave to the cradle. High school lunchroom, we banged on the table. All his money got drained from his nasal. Hit him up with bullet holes, brain to his navel. Watch your back, bro, Satan will slay you. Snuffed out your eternal flame like the Bengals. Handle your biz, bro, don't do what they do. When will you learn that your home portray.
I don't mind either trouble. Further down the road, hang a right, be the devil. Dig your own grave, why not? Here's a shovel. On the level, you think you brave when you really are a slave.
You gotta understand the program. Supreme alphabet, the 20th letter is square of truth. I'm the one that digs the deepest, exposing the buried roots. Some military troops, each one rocking a pair of boots, can tear the roof off your home and then enter with parachutes. Parents, youth, and children, these soldiers ain't scared to shoot. There was proof our leaders cut down any tree that bears the fruit. They carry suitcases like Satan is wearing suits. Anyone that takes a stand can fall victim to their abuse. Only strong survive Armageddon, the rest are frail. Get your weight up, any less is an epic fail. Detectives trail criminals, take a suspect to jail. And you're selected for jury duty, go check your mail. It's all about the money and projected sales. Suggested retail for your justice, reset the scales. This true story I wrote is a desperate tale. We are left with bloody hands when the hammers inject the nails. Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips. Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips. Major corporations pacify us with technology like iPhones and iPads and stimulate economy. They monitor us daily, spying on us through our property. Facebook and Twitter used to study our psychology. And in the music industry, they make a mockery of history. And in the city crime, they think it's comedy. The record labels owe the people an apology and pay back for all the years they profited from poverty. We worship sports stars and music award nominees who go bankrupt and can't manage finances properly. Successful superstars making it from the hood will never remedy the problems of the nation understood. The past leaders envisioned the days after, when grandsons of slaves would behave like the slave masters. The lost sheep kill each other to graze pasture, with no shepherds who will end up in the grave faster. Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips. Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips. All the time we've been wasting, that's the origin of Satan. Like pimps chasing dollars, role models for temptation. Drugs and rock and roll can play Illuminati roles. If you ain't got control of body, soul, and mind, they block your goals. Like David watching Bathsheba washing in the bath she wet. Even though she's married, he's thinking of having sex. With no respect for women, spending minutes lusting after flesh. We manifest in evil like the pentagram of Baphomet. Fear mongers, blood sacrifice, and voodoo. And videos with 500,000 new views on YouTube. They got the masses paranoid, but what can you do to stop the Freemasons and false information fools you? They rock the Roman cross, but never onyx and pyramids, and still believe the IRA's where the evil spirits live. Should we study the back of the dollar bill, or learn the law and go to war with crooked cops that kill? Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips. Conspiracy, the tyranny. Turn up and most of y'all ain't hearing me. Politics, apocalypse. They assassinate their enemies with hollow tips.
Throwing up bleach, Crisco and milk, poison control, got him. That nigga Chris should've shot him in '94. Now he's limp, laying on the floor. Daddy saved me from these question marks to haunt me daily. For real, I don't wanna live no more. Now my father and further nations and slaughter abominations. Ganja and riding still my conduct, conjures of confrontation. A monster, my mind fixated on the shaitans. Pumped us to napalm, love is love, so they hate, they love me every day. Caged in, raised bombs, yelling vengeance at heart. Oil spills and sinkholes, we breathe in the dark. Meet me at median, sell out, nigga. Now you bones partners, disown and overthrow you, I was chosen. Halo, golden, robbing my whip like it was stolen. See me dancing, this my jig of death. Close to the edge, like this a canvas. Each step is a brush stroke. I paint my bitter end, and the clouds are open up to show for my atonement. What?
And
playing with the whole deck. I'm so fresh, venerated like a cross the Pope blessed. No rest for wicked and for righteous, there's no hope left. I'm grotesque, deformed when I was born inside a crow's nest. Tempted by a sinful nun, revealing both breasts. As bones, flesh, and blood disintegrate, I die a slow death. I hold my breath and contemplate who's gonna go next. On the suicide canvas, I wrote text for the protest. No matter what ancient philosophy you profess, one day you all will learn you should've listened more and spoke less. They quoting John Mark and Luke before the monarch. Beyond dark, the king dismembers body parts and stomps hearts. We dropping tools like the class instructors at college schools. With scientific spitting, I'm splitting atoms and molecules. Remember knowledge rules and discover the proper tools you gotta use. Make your words combustible like rocket fuel.
Promoters out there that are obviously all about the money and not nurturing the scene, but they try to act like that they're all about the scene. All they're doing is copying what we say. They're copying what the Zulus do. We actually are at ground zero, building with the hip hop scene, and we're of the people, not above the people. So anytime you hear a promoter, yeah, man, it's all for Indiana, it's for the town and for the city, or whatever city, state, or town that they're talking about. If you don't see them putting in the work, if you don't see their name popping up on the internet or in your face or flyers in your town, they only talk to you when they want you to pay them for something. Then they're not doing it for what they're saying they're doing it for. They're doing it to help pay their rent is what they're doing. And that's all fine and dandy, but don't lie about it.
Form images and ultrasound in the rap business, and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. Need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra lounge. This is knowledge born to form images and ultrasound in the rap business, and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. Need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra you lounge. At the pawn shop, rent money, pay for a watch, so you can get on stage and brag about the paper you got. Jealous haters get shot for talking this shit, but wait, you forgot. You the opening act tonight, you gotta pay for a slot. Headliner, overpriced, B-level celeb. In a business full of biters that will sever your head. And greedy middlemen, scavengers that wrestle for bread. You think you politicking, dealing with the devil instead. And he's telling lies, stakes is high like De La Soul, pasta noose. Pop is youth culture, many played the role of prostitutes. You ain't invited after party in the brothel booth. Security will throw you out if you attempt to stop abuse. Media circus, fake interviews with managers. YouTube bonanza, male groupies with cameras. Stars at local bars, 15 minutes of fame. For dollar signs, but are you qualified to get in the game? This is knowledge born to form images and ultrasound. In the rap business, and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. You need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra lounge. This is knowledge born to form images and ultrasound. In the rap business, and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. You need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra lounge. To the disc jockeys, mixtape, radio, or club. And the starving artists hit them up, they never show you love. Give them your demo as is, ad libs and overdubs. Requesting airplay, no pay, they hit you with the shoulder shrug. You wanna knock them out the box, Rick, golden gloves. No unity in hip hop music, we hold the grudge. All these undercover thugs would never load a slug. They squeaky clean like soap suds, not hustling, just smoking bud. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. I know you think you hardest than flyers, but can you rap? Fashion is your specialty. On microphones you handicap, not dissing, just construct constructive criticism, you can't handle that.
You're delusional.
You daydream record deals like you 18, struggle for mainstream sex appeal. To get a call from an industry exec, you kneel and perform fellatio for radio instead of rep the real. This is knowledge born to form images and ultrasound. In the rap business and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. Need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra lounge. This is knowledge born to form images and ultrasound. In the rap business and you wanna beat promoters down. They try to sell you dreams and tell you how the culture sound. Need ID, they chillin' in the VIP ultra lounge.
Hey, how you been doing? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Doing good, man.
How's your fever going?
Pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. I just wanted to let you know I wanted to run it by you. We have the Worldwide Flapjack Tour going on in the Midwest. We want you to get on board.
Oh,
It's
man.
only $300 ticket buying.
I might be able to do that.
Yeah, VIP access. You can go backstage and meet the Flapjack Band.
VIP, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you definitely want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I would if I was you.
Well, okay. I might be able to do
All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. I will be emailing you that PDF format contract. You sign that and get that right back to me. Let's get this dough.
it. No doubt.
Welcome to my basement. Please wipe your feet, take a seat, then breathe in all the hatred. Existing on its own, alone, no realm for placement. Forgotten mind chamber filled with unfamiliar faces. Snatching bright minds at the peak of their greatness. They're locking them away with no evidence or traces. It's hard to live and stay in this day-to-day same shit. Drain quick, exhausted from an overdose of lameness. Fuck that, I never said I was Destiny's child. My style shields like prison shanks made from sharpened nail files. The darkened air flows under the crack of the door and experiments roar. The scientists smack on the floor of my mind snaps. I'm confused. Maybe the cold fusion coil was loose. Blew up and it cooked them like a goose. Now the creature's loose and nothing stands in its way. But I'm not tripping in my basement. Same shit, different day. Different day. Cause whatever dreams all you motherfuckers chasing, you will find the answer deep inside my basement. And whatever scheme that your chump ass is placed in is probably a lie, that's the fact, better face it. And whatever dreams all you motherfuckers chasing, you will find the answer deep inside my basement. For whatever scheme that your chump ass is placed in is probably a lie, that's the facts, better face it. Welcome to my basement.
I'm submerging rappers like a Baptist minister in church. So come with me on this journey to the center of the earth. Deep inside the basement lives a twisted, sinister, berserk, subterranean UFO alien called Mr. Merc. I never sleep right. Please just pardon me if I don't seem nice on weeknights. I hear the water going down your sink pipes. I killed your cat that used to eat mice. I'm beast-like. Now you need pest control and search the internet for link sites. Think twice, you missed the joy of a house cat. Exterminators planted rat poison in mouse traps. You listen close to hear the noise of a loud snap. Instead you hear the faintly whispered voice of an outcast. Then one night you heard the creaking of the cellar door. You felt the floor moving and it startled your wife Eleanor. When I appeared she screamed like I resembled Skeletor. I just wanted to meet my neighbors, what was all the yelling for? Yeah, we call Mike. Listen. Illuminated bars enlighten the planet like constellation stars. Money hungry A&Rs found buried in your neighbor's yard. Some of the internal organs inside of label jars. Wrist cut, a nip tuck with $1.50 razor scars. The firewalker treads on hot coals that scorch heels. The floor feels definitely hot enough to forge steel. This is my ordeal, which story told is more real. Half these cats are garbage, cigarette butts and orange peels. Claiming thug but never had to file quarter pills. Get medieval on them, sword and shield, I'm in the cornfield. I got a crazy brain, these others wanna make it rain. Say my name like Candy Babe, you MIA, paper planes. Everybody's rapping all aboard the gravy train. It's all about yourself and your financial wealth and chasing fame. Digital purgatory running through the kilobytes with information that will make them run they jewels like Killer Mike. Watch the pilot spell it in the clouds. Ain't no shame in my game, will we tell it to the crowd? If you wonder why I'm yelling this so loud, gotta speak up, the envious are jealous of the proud. Watch the pilot spell it in the clouds. Ain't no shame in my game when we tell it to the crowd. If you wonder why I'm yelling this so loud, gotta speak up, the envious are jealous of the proud.
I'm the miraculous rap activist, immaculate blasphemous accident. The battle advocate, as accurate as calculus. I'm fabulous, you're counterfeit and counter this, can counter it. An ounce of this is loud as shit, pronounce it quick, you're bound to quit. The sound of it sounds a lot like the death of you. Carmike and Merc versus we're wrecking you when we're stepping through. because we're destined to keep our families from destitute. Your fate is fate, the matrix makes it up when agents question you. So come take a trip with me down the rabbit hole. I'm tripping mixed 60s with acid hits, not a habit though. Believe me, Houdini can't see me, I've got a magic flow. POTD, no squeegee can clean me, I'm too fucking nasty, bro.
You know, you got this fantasy in your head about getting out of the life and setting that other world on its ear. What the fuck are you gonna do except hustle? Besides pimping. And you really ain't got the stomach for that. Now, man, I ain't putting you down. If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be OD'd someplace. I'm just trying to make it real, baby, like it is. I mean, maybe this is what you supposed to do. Maybe this is what you're growing to. I mean, just think about it. Don't throw it out. Just think about it. 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 Think about it.
Merc versus all's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. All's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. You brag about the money that you spending on your outfits, frontin' like you hired an accountant to count it. But you wrote a check and bounced it, counting pennies at the nearest JCPenney outlet. Man, where the fuck the cash at? You spend it on them scrippers, putting dollars in the ass crack. In the dressing room, they laugh at a broke trick, then they hypnotize them with that ass clap. And the women want the shiny things, necklaces and diamond rings, and whatever desire brings. We both addicted to it like some fiends, sleepwalking in America, pretending life's a dream. And we done hit rock bottom. We worshiping the rich corporations and picking cotton. If you don't think that there's a problem, opinions all like assholes, everybody got them. All's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. All's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. Celebrities, why do we put them on a pedestal? No universal health care, we can't afford the medical. And they make our lives a spectacle. Executives are pedophiles, the marketing is sexual. They call it popular demand when they profit from a band, all in the pockets of the fans. So now hip-hop is just a brand, not a culture to the vultures. You can cop it in a can, or download it on your Android or iPhone. You grown and brown nosing like a fanboy. To get some money in your hand, boy, you lost your self-respect and let them treat you like a damn boy. So you can get your product placement. I remember when we used to practice verses in the basement. Now they making a fashion statement. Back in ancient past enslavement, you were master's favorite. All's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. All's well, Babylon fell and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. No champagne in this campaign, you wanna celebrate. No champagne and all hella break loose. Are you ready for truth? I can tell you ain't. This is the wake-up call for y'all to elevate. Yeah, for y'all to elevate.
Visualize through the eyes of these words, still rising like the flight of a bird. Inside of mine it's absurd, Lucy in the sky with diamonds and herb. The outer body combined with the science and nerves. Environments purged, final horizons higher than earth. They'll send us back to the sun till our fire's been burnt and the wild convert. Blossoming life minus the hurt, while the hymn sung from satires, choirs are heard. Birthing a new glow, these jewels cold dropping from Pluto with brute blows. Overcome evil to find renewed souls. Your first time living this life, gotta be true, yo, incarnate. Spit a harvest and watch the fruit grow. Planting seeds of ideas, hope that the roots hold eternally. Insurgents feel the flames of a true soul. Manifestations of old inside a youthful form. Relaying long forgotten art when the words
when
are
I
born.
was fasting in the wilderness, the serpent tried to trick me into giving into sin and living dirty, trife and gritty. He hates to see the savior keep the earth refined and pretty. Basically, I struck him fatally. I heard he died of pity. He couldn't understand I'm here to purify the sickly. Couldn't clean himself up and study 35 to 50. Word, he's busy complicating urban life in cities. Reckless eyeballing, fallen angels, burning eyes are empty. Greener on the other side, the herb is kinda sticky. In the land of slavery, where serving time is risky. Spirits in the bartender serving wine and whiskey. Got you thinking that you running with the certified committee. Detoxify your mind, witness the cleansing of this pollution with some roots and culture like ginseng. The end seems near from the fear that my pen brings to uncivilized when I strive to make them clean. Detoxify your mind, witness the cleansing of this pollution with some roots and culture like ginseng. The end seems near from the fear that my pen brings to uncivilized when I strive to make them clean.
Purify the mind, the science of God, nature combined with the essence divine. True and living, we praise our law. Words raised in the ancient spawn from the dead. These sacred hymns meant for faithful men. Urban scriptures laced with amazing gems. Sipping herbalist, wise as a serpent. The thunder claps soon as I touch the surface. The ocean currents I spit my verse with to lead souls. Bit from the apple to watch the seed grow. Manifest wisdom through action, let it placebo effect in the youth. Because after the savior there's truth. The garden of Eden anew. Bearing the stranger's fruit after the rain dance. Follow the river right where the flame ran. Compose scrolls for the future of souls ending in amen. Follow the clouds into the sunshine. The ever-present mind, collective conscience. Align with the stars to stay in orbit. We gather at the place for communion. Chant and save the baby, save the music. This is the cleansing. God bless the movement.
Detoxify your mind, witness the cleansing of this pollution with some roots and culture like ginseng. The end seems near from the fear that my pen brings to uncivilized when I strive to make them clean. Detoxify your mind, witness the cleansing of this pollution with some roots and culture like ginseng. The end seems near from the fear that my pen brings to uncivilized when I strive to make them clean.
I realized the tragic significance of the atomic bomb. Having found the atomic bomb, we have used it.
Idle hands.
Until we completely destroy power to make war. Only a surrender will stop us.
This is Armageddon Eve, no matter if you believe in the book of Revelations or the Mayan prophecies. And if you are unaware, let the service the alarm. The war is on, ready or not, gather your arms for the final chapter. Return to the dark ages. My burn unit blaze up booths, bomb stages. Daily poets on another purgatory mission, sending the opposition down the road to perdition. My bars are bullets, I got infinite ammunition to cast many men into the depths of oblivion with hollows in the cartridge, creeping through the darkness, trample you with animals like Hannibal or Carthage. The dawn of destruction, prelude to peril, feudal warfare with darts and flaming arrows, armored up apparel, my shield and my sword. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord, get destroyed on the eve of Armageddon.
It's my opinion that we should fight the war to win rather than try to settle it at the diplomatic table. I've always been a firm believer that we should use the atomic bomb. I think that there are several targets we could use. That is, we could destroy them with the atomic bomb, we could destroy them and contaminate them.
My raps break bones, I show and prove the facts ain't no. You half baked and act fake like a whack Drake clone. Black snake moan, you shuffling with blackface on. Saying words that are racial slurs, gas straight chrome. I got a mouth full of diamonds, but they ain't on my teeth. Every single word is shining when I say what I speak. I'm not just scapegoat to sacrifice, I lacerate throats. You ain't dope, real recognize, real and fake both. Spitting faith, hope and struggling, they say I'm space ghost. The ones that play you close can be the ones that hate most. I breathe the breath of life and give the wicked bronchitis. Beyond righteous, slap the cowboy hat off Don Imus. My mind is a war-torn region with soldiers 4-4 squeezing during warlord season. Rest in peace to dead MCs, my attributes are heavenly like Lebanese refugees on Armageddon Eve.
I must not conceal from you tonight the truth as I see it. It is certain, it is certain, but for the deterrent of the atomic bomb.
First of of all, sir, what is your principal criticism?
Peace. This is C. Ray's Walls, the Sun Cycle MC. Big shout out to Sun Cycle General Merc Versus. Look at his name. He body every bar. Always topical, always tropical. For the hood and for the schools. Education. Positively correcting errors all day. Merc Versus. Battling brethren. You better check this MC. We're in the last days. You need tools. The magnetic.
Have you ever felt like the last man standing? Grab your ammunition and load up the hand cannon. All you had to eat for a week was some canned salmon. Consider suicide when I dive in the Grand Canyon. Instead you drink a fifth and smoke weed till you pass out. Wake up to stray shots from heaters that clap out. They televise the killing over greed in a trap house. Cops brutalize and it's a media blackout. They look at the struggle, think it's a joke comedy. Spectators mimic, drink and smoke probably. Write rap songs that they sing and they quote commonly, but don't remember bodies were swinging from ropes honestly. If you are dominant, then speak with intelligence. Respect consciousness, recognize the key elements. Keep your ears open, the prophets will keep telling it. If you're speaking truth, it forever will be relevant. Everybody wants to be a star with vocals on mics and digital downloads on a mobile device. You can't understand if you ain't cut from the cloth, because the purpose and the meaning of the struggle is lost. Everybody wants to be a star with vocals on mics, digital downloads on a mobile device. You can't understand if you ain't cut from the cloth, because the purpose and the meaning of the struggle is lost. We incarcerated, tattoos on our hands and our faces as memorial statues standing in places where peaceful men were murdered at the hands of the racists. No closure when attorneys can't handle the cases. We downtrodden, disenfranchised, the hands tied in between the cuffs. When we erupt, it's a landslide. You part of it no matter if you pro or you anti. In this game of life, we must compete for the grand prize. The choice is yours. We can give praise or inflict injury. Teach knowledge of self or engage in a sick trickery. Some of us that are educated in rich history need to entertain the debate for a quick victory. If you are dominant, then speak with intelligence. Respect consciousness, recognize the key elements. Keep your ears open, the prophets will keep telling it. If you're speaking truth, it forever will be relevant. Everybody wants to be a star with vocals on mics and digital downloads on a mobile device. You can't understand if you ain't cut from the cloth, because the purpose and the meaning of the struggle is lost. Everybody wants to be a star with vocals on mics, digital downloads on a mobile device. You can't understand if you ain't cut from the cloth, because the purpose and the meaning of the struggle is lost.
I go to the register, they ask me how you gonna pay. I said, what food says? Oh, we're shut down, we can't pay for food says. I got kids to feed. You know, because the government said that I can't feed my family. This is crazy.
Pot of gravy on the stovetop, oven full of biscuits from hard-earned wages without government assistance. Then all of a sudden you hear something in the distance. 1,000 growling stomachs, people hungry for existence. You having thoughts of overcoming the resistance, but victory is swift, the punishment is instant. Against this opponent, the whole public is defenseless. Even the attorney, judge, jury, and the witness. They might eat the heart out your chest. Thanks for giving God a carve a breast, a turkey, or a starve to death. They in the trap trying to make it out the damn hood. Outsiders wanna make it in, they think it proves their manhood, but they don't know the half of it, not every man would. Risk his life and freedom for some vegetables and canned goods. Another item on my grocery list. Don't ever try to steal my sunshine, solar eclipse. Stomach touching, ribs touching, take something, give something, risk. Cuffing pigs, busting shots, but I ain't did nothing. Soup kitchen, food addiction, nutrition, new victim, crucifixion. Who's living? Shoot men and shoot women. Stomach touching, ribs touching, take something, give something, risk. Cuffing pigs, busting shots, but I ain't did nothing. Soup kitchen, food addiction, nutrition, new victim, crucifixion. Who's living? Shoot men and shoot women. In a city where they live below the poverty line, you gotta get it how you live, the slow economy grind. Keep your focus on your business, homie, gotta get mine. The dollar signs and the kids don't get no quality time. Ingredients for idiotic deviants and bad dudes disrespectful fast food customers that act rude. Big Mac 11 pistol whip, Ronald McDonald. The special sauce is bullets with the tips hollow. Try to stay afloat like slaves on that Atlantic trip. Tannic wig and food stairs, forget it, blaze the cannabis. To take away the pain, you feeling sick, disgusted. Nervous with no health insurance, you could kick the bucket. Before you miss a day of work, make sure your shift is covered, so you can stay employed and purchase frozen chicken nuggets. Generic ravioli for your lonely kitchen cupboards. The streets gotta eat, but can you stay within a budget? Stomach touching, ribs touching, take something, give something, risk, cuffing pigs, busting shots, but I ain't did nothing. Soup kitchen, food addiction, nutrition, new victim, crucifixion. Who's living? Shoot men and shoot women. Stomach touching, ribs touching, take something, give something, risk, cuffing pigs, busting shots, but I ain't did nothing. Soup kitchen, food addiction, nutrition, new victim, crucifixion. Who's living? Shoot men and shoot women. It's hunting season, grab your gun and squeeze to shoot the target. My third eye with night vision, seeing through the darkness. Starving in the garden, planting seeds for fruitful harvest. Distributed the produce departments in your supermarkets. Break bread with your brothers that struggle, let's eat. Due to circumstances, society calls them deadbeats and looks at them as scavengers, smelling the scent of fresh meat. So you gotta keep your mind strong, the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak.
Other people say they will try to borrow food or money from their family members or friends, and yet others say they will simply have to go without.
Stomach touching, ribs touching, take something, give something, risk, cuffing pigs, busting shots, but I ain't did nothing. Soup kitchen, food addiction, nutrition, new victim, crucifixion. Who's living? Shoot men and shoot women.
How many times have you saved me? Up from the pits of hell is where you raised me. Gave me the gift of life, so when I spit, I do it for the soul it's meant to uplift. Can't do it on my own, staring in the zone, looking in them eyes of heaven on the throne, still caught in the days, trapped in a maze. The struggle of the world still consumes my days. In hindsight, every day I need your eyesight. Keep and watch on me and over my life. I strike fear in the hearts of men. Serving justice is the cost of their sin. This is a war for God, I'm an army of one. Hold the front line till the warriors come. When it's said and done, a word to all my brethren. Did it for them watching eyes up in heaven.
Did Adam go against God and devour the apple? Did Solomon sacrifice thousands of cattle? What about Nimrod and the Tower of Babel? Was some heroic legends really cowards in battle? Hebrew Elohim or Arabic Supreme Divine Allah, or ancient worship Egyptian or Sinai Ra? Freemasonry conspiracy or a hypothesis? In the scientific age of reason and philosophers, I study scrolls of the Dead Sea and Apocrypha. Gods of the conquered ones are demons to the conquerors. It's in the history and customs and traditions, and the legends and the mysteries of Muslims and the Christians. The mental plane is the forum to teach a simple brain to entertain the thought there's one divinity with different names and different languages with attributes that interchange, lost in translation when the ancient words of men explain.
Such a shame, such is life in all its splendor. Being brothers in the summer, kill each other by the winter. When the window stop the wind from going in, then where's the opening? Your open-minded might fall out. Better close it than or not, perhaps it be enough the whole world forgot. Busy going on forever, writing letters to the clocks. They ask what truth is and how to see the future. I say the Lion of Judah, they look at me in stupor. Order of Melchizedek, Ruach HaKodesh, crush Leviathan, require lost tribes, recollect, slaughter Canaanite mind states, speak false words, pardon, mystery schools, the harlot, it's your turn, all praises due, hallelujah, Elihu, Torah portion, divine truth, compel a few, Queens, New York, desert walking, else walking by the sweat of thy brow, exile from the garden, fence.
So the Lord is telling you something, man, Revelation 11 and 18. Come on. And the nations were angry, and the nations are angry now. The nations are angry now. Even that was a Greek baby, but really, when you check it out, the nations are angry because the man is realizing, how you gonna send me to Afghanistan to kill my brothers? How are you gonna send me there to kill my brothers, to kill my other Arab brothers? How are you gonna do that? So he started thinking about it, and he said, look, you're the enemy right here. I'm not going to be brought to Afghanistan to help kill Arabs that look like me, like Muhammad Ali said. I'm not going to do that. Okay? So I'm going to take the guns and I'm going to aim it on you.
God damn, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here.
Nigga, don't be using God's name in vain.
What? Now shut up. Yo, man, you believe in God? Yo, why the fuck y'all get so damn religious-fied lately? Fool, I wasn't even talking to you. This is an A&B conversation. You know, you can see your way out of it. Yeah, you can see your way out my ride. And we'll see your crippled ass walking all the way home.
Man, look, do I believe in God? Yeah, I guess I do. How else can you have the sun, the moon, and stars and shit like that?
Sun, moon, stars, quasars, motherfuckers sound like airwood jets. There ain't no God. Okay, if there was a God, why be letting motherfuckers get smoked every night? Babies and little kids, you tell me that.
The stage of my life was I was dealing with Hodgkin's disease, cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. I was around, I'd say 16 years old, and I had noticed that I had a lump on my neck.
I don't think you understand why I keep writing these essays. It's therapeutic and maybe I found the best way to celebrate the born days, haunted by the death days. Sometimes I still look at my x-rays. I don't think you understand why I keep writing these essays. It's therapeutic and maybe I found the best way to celebrate the born days, haunted by the death days. Sometimes I still look at my x-rays. I was waiting on results of the tumor biopsy. At 16, my spleen was removed from my body. The doctor's assistant broke the news it was malignant. Radiation treatments would darken my skin pigment on my neck. Then they checked my white blood cell count. On my way home from school one day, some hair fell out the 90s. Wondering what's growing inside me. Enduring needle pricks and the multiple trips to Riley. Rarely did I shed a tear, can't explain what led me here. I would be lying if I told you that I never feared. To make it worse, my father was addicted to the pain of twisting off a bottle cap, absorbing liquor in his veins. I maintain, never want my seeds to deal with this illness, but I'm grateful for the medicine they healed me with. What I'm spitting is written in true essays. Hodgkin's disease in remission for 2 decades. I don't think you understand why I keep writing these essays. It's therapeutic and maybe I found the best way to celebrate the born days, haunted by the death days. Sometimes I still look at my x-rays. I don't think you understand why I keep writing these essays. It's therapeutic and maybe I found the best way to celebrate the born days, haunted by the death days. Sometimes I still look at my x-rays.
And went and got it checked out, and it turned out that it was a malignant tumor, and I had to have it surgically removed, and I had radiation treatment. So in terms of the fear factor of the cancer and everything, when you're diagnosed with malignant tumors, from that day forth, you're always going to have a certain degree of caution with your physical body whenever you have any kind of ailment. So that's an everyday thing. I think more than anything, if I look at the past in terms of my cancer, it's more of an uplifting feeling than it is a fearful feeling.
Sometimes I still look at my x-rays.
You must want this enemy of yours pretty badly to go to such things. Did he take your woman or steal your money? Then why would you stand up to a crazy man like Petro? Oh yes, I hear these things.
Poison's not for him. Poison's for no. I want to use the poison for good to people who are sick.
My poison can be used in such a way.
Yeah, I think so. I think it can be known all over the world.
You will tell them about me. You will tell them the name of Louis Mozart, and they will know my work all over the world, huh?
Yeah, manna from heaven. Heaven's morning star, the Roman Romans, Aphrodite was Venus, Leviathan and Behemoth stand on the horizon of Egypt like Cyrus and Jesus. We need a Messiah to lead us and reveal the divine secrets of the rise of the Phoenix. Angels massacre devils in the faith of the pastors. Prayers answer for the lost sheep that graze in the pasture. Kill slithering snake, liberate the slaves from the masters. Read the ancient chapters and travel on Jacob's ladder. True craftsman, precision of an architect's judgment. Scars of punishment, perfection of the ark of the covenant. Venom strikes a nerve, every word that my pencil writes against the Cenobites, skinning the lifespan of a Templar knight. Winds of cold and warm air, currents are swift and changeable. In control of warfare, curse of the fifth angel. Elohim, cherubim, seraphim, Nephilim, heaven's wing watchers are conscious of everything.
Yeah, swift angels, look at the wingspan. Listen here, crowns in the air when the kings jam. Ain't nothing changed, it's the same way it been, fam. Still yelling Zulu until we get bam. Swift angels, look at the wingspan. Listen here, crowns in the air when the kings jam. Ain't nothing changed, it's the same way it been, fam. Still yelling Zulu until we get bam. The only light in my mind, they tryna break the lamps. World ain't nothing bunch of human concentration camps. Millions of robots running off of microchips. Armed guards on the building holding rifle clips. Now they monitor our movements with a cycle glitch. I know it's power we can find to help us fight the rich. So God bless America, you trifling bitch. Dope fiend, Statue of Liberty need a nightly fix. Look at the torch in her hand, see it slightly twitch. Uncle Sam the man help her fill the pipe with nicks. Long as we sleep they getting high on our souls. Stuff us here like the puppeteer wiring our souls. Trying to find an exit plan. Water in the desert sand, think too much, they don't hesitate to just behead the man. They want everything, the house and the morals. You get a picture of some white Jesus painted in murals. Yeah, swift angels, look at the wingspan. Listen here, crowns in the air when the kings jam. Ain't nothing changed, it's the same way it been, fam. Still yelling Zulu until we get banned. Swift angels, look at the wingspan. Listen here, crowns in the air when the kings jam. Ain't nothing changed, it's the same way it been, fam. Still yelling Zulu until we get banned.
I'm gonna try to do a little poetry for y'all. It's an original piece written by me, Fly Guy. And I want to dedicate this piece to all you players and all you ladies out there.
When I talk, it's fly like the zipper on my denim pants. My music says a lot, whether or not it makes the women dance. You think you're competition and you're twisted off those Senate plans. My style of lyricology has been advanced. Turn your mic off when I reveal my fly talk. Detectives will be sketching on your sidewalk with white chalk. To interfere is suicide, peace, one love. My hemisphere is super fly, priest young blood. I never claimed to be a pimp, but I got mag tendencies and a volatile chemistry. Women react chemically to my magnetic aura that often attracts them to me and gives them irresistible urges to back into me. I'm original, you're a facsimile. It's time to put a rest to all the copycat mimicry. I'm complicated, leave them puzzled like a word search. I shine bright as Sunday morning sunlight when birds chirp.
Fly, just like birds in the sky, and you just can't deny. Every single line I spit is so F-L-Y. Just like birds in the sky, and you just can't deny. Every single rhyme I write is so F-L-Y.
Spectators call me the fly Jeff Goldblum. Other haters never thought they could meet death so soon. With surgical precision, I'm here to reopen old wounds and cordially invite these coward cats to dig their own tombs. Garbage rappers involved in the Twitter gossip. Type in hashtag trash bag, that's your trending topic. You ain't getting profit, true story, you can't avoid it. You're nothing but a fanboy, acting too flamboyant. Your wifey rubs my back after she rubs her hands with ointment. No disrespect, it's only for her pleasure and enjoyment. I understand that money spent to get her hair done can make you mad enough to challenge me to shoot the fair one. Please don't make me spaz and beat you like a snare drum. Don't let me catch you slipping, loading BBs in your air gun. Since I reappeared like a divine savior, I got a buzz and now they stuck to me like fly paper.
So fly, just like birds in the sky, and you just can't deny. Every single line I spit is so F-L-Y. Just like birds in the sky, and you just can't deny. Every single rhyme I write is so F-L-Y.
The gift of the year is Fly Guy.
internalize. First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation. So, do not misinterpret the chauvinistic...
Here for the United Negro Scholarship Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to develop without help.
Allow me to expose my colon once again. The ramification inflicted on the incision placed within the fallopian cavities serves to be holistic, taken from the Latin word jalapeno.
It ain't no friends in this game, really. See, fuck niggas can't feel me. Eat a cheesesteak and niggas be thinking you claim Philly. That's why I stay to myself. You can't hear me, couldn't see me even if we both lived in the same building. I'm science born and raised in a strange village where niggas spit raps and niggas get pissed if you spitting this whack. I'm spitting swine flu, it's sicker than that. I spit $1 trillion verse on $1 trillion track. This is raw aggression, brimstone, fire, and Armageddon. Attack from all directions, so hard you drop your weapons. My art of war, dead beefs like a carnivore. Concrete or hardwood floor, dead body kinda sore. I break your mama nose for hollering how your dollars fold. Spot you like a domino and break your fucking collarbone. You soft as styrofoam, I jump up out the Amazon, chewing on piranha skull and beat you like a xylophone.
This world is ugly, it's oh so ugly. This world is ugly, this world don't love me. This world is ugly, it's oh so ugly. This world is ugly, this world don't love me.
Yo. The devil acts so innocent, applies for his apprenticeship, pretend to shit, loyal till he finds a way to benefit. Then he ends his trip, idiot, like bye nigga so long. Falls on his face and wonders why did it go wrong. Lost his grip on coattails, trying to hold on. Search for the sample, but my life is a soul song. You wanna blow up, stand near some explosives. A wolf in sheep's clothing with ulterior motives. Give them a rope, they Lone Ranger, get introduced. Hello stranger, you wanna put my neck in a noose. This is how you pay me back, homie, where is the love? Thick as thieves, past the ski mask, I'm wearing the gloves. Never rhyme about your hard times and barrels and slugs. If you spending college money from your parents on drugs, don't get it twisted, you don't owe me shit but respect. And 15% for management, I give you connects, bitch.
This world is ugly, it's oh so ugly. This world is ugly, this world don't love me. This world is ugly, it's oh so ugly. This world is ugly, this world don't love me. This world is ugly, it's oh so ugly. This world is ugly, this world don't love me.
What do you live for? What are your reasons? What do you grind with? It's T-Zane, Merc versus Trinity, Yeti, let's get 'em, fresh air, come on. Slay him and betray him in my layers of light. The proprietor of higher fate gave Zank the God sight. Now I walk away from lies and talk through mics. I'm finding ways to inspire the children to a brighter life. Gladiator rapping, distract them and have them falling back with the passion of a million magazine clapping the snap and blast. Leonidas or rhyming decisive with my action. I'll devour every league of your team, the rap cracking. Actually fervently working, a hip-hop merchant deserving the credibility you're earning. Emergency These surgeons certainly dissect with purpose. Collected in pressure situations, I'm never nervous. Put the burden on my back. Earth child, I'm born out of the grass. I speak for the trees and everything between, from the first to the last. Bet I flow it for the curse of the class. I stand with the meek, my people will receive God's pass.
Mary Christ and Joseph, this is 9/11 Fahrenheit. Rest in peace, Eric Rice, 7th heaven paradise. Word is born, I'm like a paragon, 100 carat ice. Slaying 10% of snakes and blood sucking parasites. And you cowards wouldn't hurt a fly. Death certificates are circulated, now you certified. Murder, die, kill is what you say and all your words are lies. You transparent, it's apparent, judgment of the third eye.
A broken halo, an angel, a fatal and dramatic fable. Enabling, able the faithful to break through the chains and disable everything. Disabling, saving his grace from his torment and hateful embrace of his father's face. I'm a baby in diapers and pacify it, a past rhyme. Passive is passionate poetry, pieces the past time was placed in my palm. My father gave me a pain pill. It's jagged, I swallowed laughing but felt the pain still. Maniacal my brain, but I aim for the light with the fangs of a viper. I strike and right in the name of Messiah for the faithless. Traveling brain caves to interface with the ancient sages. Relate this message, rappers eat innovation.
We praise the Lord of heaven's armies, y'all. We're the warriors. Prepare for the end with a glare in the glen. I slay you evil men. Niggas always walk away from the light like Carolyn. I on the sparrow singing gangster carols with the old men. Like P.O. Dub, Vegas in the club. Zion sing 7. We step in the crib and foreign grills and kill with anthems. Put your hands up. Let the angola bring the pain, soldier. Revolutionary laws bang till it's over. Immortal emperor stand in front of the sand. Hedra giving you Hitlers and Caligula's. My syllabus stripper listening. You devils running from the fisted cup like a little bitch. The real issues on real bitches. Build and we ill with it. Indiana's finest sophisticated my militia. And I aspire to set fire when beats bang. Zulus killing the game on them with T-Zank.
We shall overcome. Deep in my heart I do believe we shall overcome. Though I join hands so often with students and others behind jail bars singing it, we shall overcome. Sometimes we've had tears in our eyes when we joined together to sing it, but we still decided to sing it. We shall overcome. No, before this victory's won, some will have to get thrown in jail some more, but we shall overcome. Don't worry about us. Before the victory's won, some of us will lose jobs, but we shall overcome. Before the victory's won, even some will have to face physical death. But physical death is the price that some must pay to free their children from a permanent psychological death. Then nothing shall be more redemptive. We shall overcome.
Product of the dream.
One to God. Best play your cards right, or deal with the consequences. Cause my mouthpiece is sharp like prison yard fences. Just dolo, I didn't have my Nina. And the only way you ride if you was in packs like hyenas. I need a pound of reefer. Why I pound your features? You might not wanna stay around to see it. It's like faces of death when you facing your death. See, I'm a man of honor, spit 10 at your honor. See, my man, they want out of these cuffs. And they either wanna stab me or give me a cut. Either they wanna shoot me or just a graze. I treat my heat like the beast man and just blaze. And I just say, let's get this dough. And I just say, let's get some more. And if they got beef, then let's get them foes. But we ain't tryna pull them things out. We just tryna get money and hang out.
Rolling with Wanda, God better watch bringing your dame out. You know we the only reason why she even came out. So try as you might, you're fighting fire, can't put the flame out. And we gonna overcome over some of these lanes now. Overcome the hatred, say we'll never make it. Free inspiration, go ahead, thanks bitch, take this. I'ma write the verse, you can lay it. Guarantee you can't even say it, let alone rap it. You will need some motherfucking practice. Fantastic gymnastic backflips, can't balance my talents rapping. Overcome the madness, cops in their badges. Kick another trick and I'ma flip it like a mattress. Hashtag it, pass drag it, that's magic. Rap tactics, can't match it, that's matches. Get it fire when I strike it, yo, it's time to get the mic lit. You don't wanna fight, bitch, on the mic, Mike Tyson. Try to bite this, another rapper lifeless. Wonder what life is.
It's the Most High Elohim, the Heavenly Father that gave His only Son. Breathing the infinite breath of life into you. Study the evidence of the Holy One. Dedicated to the criminal mind that ain't thinking about it before they load a gun. Like Dr. Martin Luther King said, we shall overcome. Don't choke on your tongue when it's time to make it happen and the haters wanna bomb your squad. Just show and prove like Merc, recall Mike and Wanda God. Maintain the composure with the aim of a soldier in the battle was a constant job. Keep your mind focused and eyes open, see beyond the frauds. Take another look at your holy book, Genesis, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and Moses. Or the gospel according to Matthew. I had to bring a prophecy when I wrote this. I ain't religious, I don't think I'm holier than thou. I roll with punches, never think of throwing in the towel. I be rapping with kings, so if you step in the ring, it's serious, homie, don't look now. Left jab, left hook, and I really don't think you can hold it down. I fight the good fight, and I don't mean wearing boxing gloves. If you survive the bout, give thanks and praises, God is love.
Raw as fuck, jaws struck. Hit him when I rip him and golf him up. Breaking all these laws till the jaws are stuck. Then I'm calling them my dogs just to maul him up. Fighting and bleeding for freedom, dreaming of Colosseums. I see him, but I can't reach him. Got verses, but I can't preach him. I'm cursed till my heart quits beating. On earth where it's hard to breathe in. The stars where my bars are beaming. To Mars I'm a Martian speaking the language of constellations. I belong in the art museum. Won't stop till the charts are reading. My name overcome these demons.